Ladies and gentlemen,
and now it's time for New Zealand's greatest fun show.
It's on TV, then it's on now.
Seen it on a TV show.
It's on TV, then it's on now.
Would you please give a big warm welcome? Welcome.
It's on TV, then it's on now.
Seen it on a TV show.
ladies and gentlemen,
It's meant to be on TV, then it's on now.
Well, it's really great to have you on the show tonight.
It's on TV, then it's on now.
Seen it on a TV show.
It's on TV, then it's on now. It's on TV, then it's on now.
Seen it on a TV show.
Good evening and welcome to Fairytale News, where once upon a time happens every day. I'm the Frog Prince and this is Thumbelina.
Tonight's top stories. A lost sneaker at the Royal Ball is causing some problems for Prince Charming. And Jack and the Beanstalk, horror story or hoax? Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell a scam.
Later on, an interview with rescued kidnapped victims Hansel and Gretel. Up next, new wallpaper causes misery for Beauty and the Beast.
Then it's an extreme makeover for Snow White and a shocking haircut for Rapunzel before we go to the Goldilocks with the weather.
And now to our top story. Last night at Prince Charming's royal ball, a mysterious woman fled the palace after dancing with the prince. The only clue she left behind as to her identity was a purple striped sneaker. Prince Charming is heartbroken and has been looking day and night for this so-called Cinderella. While on his search, Prince Charming has uncovered some additional clues. A gigantic rotten pumpkin with 6 very tired mice living in it. Police suspect the fairy godmother, who has been seen buying pumpkins in the market, might be involved. Could she be connected to Cinderella? Prince Charming wants to know. We cross now to Little Boy Blue, who's interviewing 2 kidnapped teenagers who escaped this morning. Over to you, Blue.
Thanks, Froggy. I'm here with the teenagers from the Dark Woods, Hansel and Gretel, who have just escaped from being held prisoner by a cannibalistic witch. Now, Hansel, I heard you were held in a cage for 3 months. Is that true?
It's true, Blue. It wasn't very nice, but the food was great.
How did you keep the witch from eating you?
I can answer that. We showed the witch old popsicle sticks instead of our arms, and she believed that we weren't getting any fatter.
Sound like she needed new glasses. How did you escape?
Well, Hansel was enjoying pigging out, so I did all the work like usual.
What did you do?
When the old witch finally decided to bake Hansel in the pie, she heated up the oven and let me out to mix pastry. After she bent over to open the oven, poof, in she went.
It was nasty. Gretel can be really mean when she wants to be.
Quiet, you. If it wasn't for me, you'll still be in that pie warmer.
Well, that's not a nice way to go, but better than being eaten, I suppose. Back to you in the studio, Thumbelina.
Townspeople in Jack's village are crying goose after buying so-called golden eggs from the local giants there. However, after getting the eggs home, people discovered that they were nothing more than hard-boiled eggs covered in golden spray paint. When police raided Jack's home, they found an enormous pair of trousers with hidden stilts inside. Seems like the giant menace may have been nothing more than a trick. The magic beanstalk in Jack's garden was just a pole with vines wrapped around it. However, the now distressed giant killer and his golden goose have vanished. Police would like to speak with anyone who's seen or anyone selling magic beans.
And in other news, people called them the love story of the century. But now that they've moved in together, the wallpaper is causing some sticky arguments between the Beast and Beauty.
Hi, I'm Peter Pan, live at the Beast Castle with the Warring Newlyweds. Beauty, tell me what's going wrong.
Well, this place is so dark, musty and grey when I moved in. I thought I might brighten it up with some colour.
Rah! Pink. I hate pink. Everything's pink. The kitchen, the dining room, even the closets are pink. I have to admit it, Beauty, there is a lot of pink here.
Yes, well, I just love pink.
I can't take it anymore. I'm a beast. I can't live in a pink castle.
Well, it's either that or I'm moving out.
That's tough talk from Beauty. What are you going to do, Beast?
Can I at least have one room that isn't pink, please? Well, you can colour the sheets any way you like, but it's either that
but the castle's pink, or I'll see you later. Okay, I give up. At least I've got the shed. But you'll have to get some new curtains. I got some great ideas.
Wow, love can be tough. Back to you in the studio, Prince.
Rapunzel's had the worst bad hair day ever. Yesterday afternoon, when she let down her long drooping plaits to let the prince climb up to her tower, he got them caught in a thistle bush. When the prince finally reached the top, Rapunzel was horrified to see that he had stopped halfway up to eat some chocolate, and her lovely blonde hair was stained brown. Looks like she'll have to get used to life as a brunette. Speaking of ugly, we go live to Red Riding Hood, who's live with Snow White after an extreme makeover.
Thanks. I'm here at Magic Mirror's Makeover with Dopey the hairstylist and Grumpy the customer, although she used to be called Snow White. What happened, Snow? You look terrible! I just came for my weekly facial and trim, and now look what they've done. Whoa, who's the fairest of them all now? I'm really sorry, but I must speak true. Snow White, my friend, it sure ain't you. Magic Mirror, maybe you can tell us what happened. You'd have to ask Dopey. I was hanging around in the office when it happened. We accidentally gave her the wrong powder for her cheeks. It turned out to be balloon powder. Her cheeks turned bright red like fire engines. And that's only half of it. That's right, you ruined my hair! Sorry, Snow. We thought the new haircut would really suit you. It's all the Raven Goblin's will. It'll take months for my hair to grow back. I want a refund. I really need to get some new stylists. Dobie, you're fired. Well, there you have it, folks. The ugly truth. Back to you in the studio, Thumbelina.
Now to go lots with the weather. Hi folks, it's been a rough week in Fairyland. Hurricanes have ripped through the Three Little Pigs village, causing millions of dollars of damage. The only thing left standing is the Three Little Pigs brick mansion. Over in Jackville, a terrible heatwave, the worst in 20 years, has shivered Jack's beanstalk to a crisp, leaving Jack stranded up in the clouds. Cinderella was snowed out after last night's snowfall. It looks like the prince may have to marry one of the ugly stepsisters after all. The 7 dwarfs have been cleaning up the snow, but were unable to break through the ice on the duck pond, so it looks like the ugly duckling swimming class may have to be cancelled. That's all for today, Prince. Now back to you. Well, that's all for tonight. Thank you for watching, and here's wishing you a happily ever after.
Good night. Ribbit. Oops. Now we have to all dance.
Ladies and gentlemen. Roll the camera. Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are featuring an interview with a very peculiar-looking gentleman.
Scene 1, take 1. Scene 1, take 2. Take 2.